Hi everyone, this is Imam. I'm recording Ubuntu 2020. Ubuntu 2020 is a major release as I saw it, and it brought so many things. It's just a sheer amount of features and full revamped look and feel, and there are so many tiny things. It's just more user friendly, more feature rich, and so well it's a complete, how would I say, it just feels like it's gonna beat other operating systems out of the game in terms of how modern it looks and how friendly it looks. And yeah, so in this video I'm gonna show you around from the live city. So this is Ubuntu live city. I just running Ubuntu off the USB drive. I haven't installed it and it's running completely off the computer RAM. I'm running this on a Dell system laptop and plugged it into my monitor, and now I'm gonna show you around what's available in this release, and also the first thing what you should do after installing your Ubuntu system. So like you can see in this release, there is a big square selection box around the desktop icons. So this is how everything looks now. So this is a new feature, it was not available before, and as you can see again, there is a new icon theme and it looks super pretty and super cool. And then as I'm recording my voice, it also shows the voice meter here around the icon here, so you'd know that I'm recording my voice. When you're recording the microphone, you can see it here as well. There's an indicator here in the indicator corner. Okay, let's go through one by one. First, let's have a check out the indicator corner. So it's now changed into this kind of folding and unfolding way of organizing things. So here you have all the network settings, Wi-Fi settings, and here you have Bluetooth, all the connectivity, and here you're powerfully charged, and here are my microphone and volume control, and here is the setting button, setting on the menu item, and here power off, logout, suspend, power off. It looks pretty organized and pretty cool. And here by default they provided like a 4 different language variant: English, Australian. Okay, I don't know whether it's available in every installation, but that's how I got. Here I can choose. So this is more like a keyboard typing format, so I can also see the keyboard how it looks, and that's how the keyboard looks. And here is just my other app, notification icon for other apps, like this is a desktop recorder I'm recording using. Here you have the time and calendar, and it shows all the notifications will pop up here, and there's a do not disturb toggle. So when you toggle this, you can see this icon popping up showing that all the application notifications won't be disturbing you, interfering with your workflow, so that you can toggle this back on and off. Here the calendar kind of changed and the theme is kind of looks nicer, and you can see the events here, and also change the calendar as you like. Now let's go back to here. On the left panel we can see here all the, so I have plugged in my external hard drive. So external hard drives, all the partitions are showing up here. So here I have help. Let's open up. So it's a, for first users getting into Ubuntu can go through this help guide. And as you can see, it comes by default, comes with Ubuntu, comes with the default dark theme, and it's super organized. Each application has this kind of UI, user interface design, where the title bar of the window embeds different menus and different functions and buttons. So this is kind of unique. You don't find this kind of thing in Windows. I'm not quite sure about Mac whether you have this kind of feature. And here for each application, the currently selected window, you have the main menu for this application. Kind of, I can quit it from here as well. So Ubuntu Software Center, before you start Ubuntu, after installing Ubuntu, you should do a software catalog update, which you need to do. First, make sure you have got connectivity to the internet, and then you go into these show applications. Here you will find all the applications. Search for software updater. So it will check for updates. So basically we wanna update our software catalog available into the software center, up to date with what's available on the internet. So here you go to the settings, and then here under Ubuntu software tab, you have to tick all these boxes, and that's it. When you press close, it will ask for reload. You just press reload and it will update everything. And here is now recommending of new updates available for these packages. I don't want to install them now, remind me later, because it's a live city. Anyway, so here you have, let's open up the file manager first. Let's see how it's changed in this release. In this release of file manager, you can see here the new icon theme, and that's how it looks. So here my external hard drive is recent. You have recent tab, state tab, home, desktop, documents. Completely revamped icon theme, and also when this kind of new menu system appeared here, like whenever you go into a different folder, it has this dedicated menu system. You create new folder inside this folder, or get to the properties to see the folder details, how many files inside this folder, change the permission in a very easy way, and sharing. So you have got this kind of menu thing for each folder. So it's pretty convenient, I suppose. You don't need extra button here. Restore missing files. This is new kind of, so you can bring the files, missing files from the internet account, online account, if you have a backup store location. So this is a pretty niche, nice feature you have to restore your files from online and open in terminal. So pretty good. Let's go into my external drive to open, to show you how it looks. So here I have, say, online student record, blah blah blah, PDF file I can open up. You add, what is this, text file, and this is the text editor you get, and it's got this as well. Open has get dedicated menu to open recently opened, and here save button. The most useful buttons are shown on the top title bar, and then you very simplified UI design, and then here is the menu. You can find extra functionalities in this fashion, in this kind of manner. Never text editor. Anyway, and then the main application menu you can find on the top here, and it also shows the most useful button, gives you most useful menu buttons here. New window, new document. So I can close it from here as well. Now here is the thing. Let's go to here, pictures, under pictures, wallpaper. I can open up these beautiful pictures in this default Ubuntu picture viewer, and you can easily rotate things around in the default picture. Pretty nice app, and then the zoom capacity is pretty good. I can zoom in up to like 2000%, and it is super smooth even for non-vector. So it's super good image viewer you get with Ubuntu. I don't think any other operating system would provide you that kind of zoom capacity up to and you can select the best fit as well for each picture. Let's go to the nature picture. Let's click here, and here is the full screen. You can always change to full screen, and it seems like most default desktop application has this kind of full screen functionality, where so it allows you to go non-distracted using the application. So it's not any other application you're not distracted by close without saving anyway. And here I'm gonna go check, and you can check the which app is used to open this particular kind of file. You can easily change this to any other, like I can change it to Firefox web browser set as default. Now when I double click, it will be opened by the Firefox browser, because it's a picture. It should be opening, but it doesn't open for some reasons. So in this Ubuntu release comes by default the Firefox browser for internet browsing. Let's change it back to image viewer, set it default. And here, let's go back to the picture Linux home folder. Here we have different kind of folders, and you can toggle different kind of views for the folder. I like this this particular view is super nice and super organized and looks super cute. So this is good for easily finding your files, and this is also good, this kind of icon view, and you can search easily here as well. The search bar just replaces all other buttons, and you can select different criteria for files. For your search file name, anything you can search particular, or you can search by date here, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's toggle, and here you can adjust the view style for the icons. You can increase the icon size, or you can set it to default, or set it to smaller, and you can short it, reload as well. And here's the menu for the file manager application. Here you have new window, new tab, and new folder, all the useful buttons. And here you also have edit, cut, copy, paste. Nice simple buttons you can find easily. Select all, show hidden files, preferences. So let's go to preferences, show sidebar, of course, short all folders to be this is good for kind of list view. Behavior, double click, show actions to create symbolic links. This is gonna be useful, and definitely change this to ask what to do, because you wanna run some executable file, don't open them. So before emptying the trash, show the action to permanently delete files and folders. Anyway, that's not required. And here you can find the thing. Let's close it. Super easy, this file manager, and you can always another thing I want to show you guys. So Ubuntu has this, so you can actually put this here and put this here to Windows, and you can drag one. The other one will be dragged. I know this is not new feature in Windows, you have this, but Ubuntu recently got this feature, so it's pretty cool. It's useful for kind of working with more than one application, organizing your viewing space. So it's pretty useful, and it's pretty smart as well. I've tried it, and I have to agree, it's pretty good. And here, okay, let me check the data folder, Linux home. Here, backyard, card SVG. It can be opened by the image viewer as well. Here, music. You can open up with the videos, and So it can play both music and videos. Let's reduce the volume. And also I suppose you can adjust the, so here the default media player should be able to play both videos and music, but you have to install the plugins to be able to play the proprietary formats. I will show you how to install the plugins. Let's go to the software center, and we wanna go to search GStreamer. Search for GStreamer. Oh, my spelling is wrong. Let's see if anything comes up or it doesn't come up. Yeah, so you have to install the GStreamer, everything about it. So look for GStreamer ugly set. So just install this, and also we want to install GStreamer bad set. Like, you just have to install FFmpeg, everything about GStreamer. So then you should be able to play all different files using the default media player, or you just can install VLC or third-party media player like we do with every other operating system. So that's how you get media playback with Ubuntu. So it doesn't come off by default. You have to install it like I showed you using the GStreamer by installing the GStreamer package. Anyway, I showed you guys the file manager. Let's move on. And here you get a music player called Rhythm Box, and it's nice, one nice little music player. Should be able to play most of your music, and you should be able to do much more things like plug in your external media player and play through this media player. Anyway, let's move on. You got LibreOffice. I'm not talking about that. Anyway, first let's go to the settings. What's available in the settings? Let's go to the about section and see. It's 64-bit. We have GNOME version. GNOME is the desktop shell. Comes with Ubuntu and software updates. Should be able to update software. What's name? We wanna check the kernel version with this particular release. So let's open up the terminal. Let's type in uname r. To get the Linux kernel version. So we got fairly recent Linux kernel 5.4 generic. That's it. Here you have Wi-Fi connectivity settings, pretty good. Airplane mode, and here you can toggle the Wi-Fi connectivity on and off, and here you get extra menus for these particular settings. Under network, you get more settings like cable plugged, wired internet connection, VPN, network proxy. You can settings all these. Automatic, this is the new feature. Automatic, I like automatic. That was not new feature, but it's all how this is organized, and this is pretty organized. Here you can add a new wired network this way, or you can toggle the cable plug, and here you got Bluetooth. Bluetooth is on, and searching for Bluetooth devices. Let's toggle off Bluetooth. We don't need Bluetooth. And here you can change the background of the best part of the Ubuntu. Here you can add a picture for background. Here's the menu. Okay, let's change to this. It is pretty cool. The blurry stuff. And here also you can select this one, which changes with the time throughout the day. Alrighty, so that's appearance. If we go to appearance, we have 3 different themes that comes with Ubuntu, and we can select light theme. I'm into light theme. I like this theme, and you can also select the dark theme. People who likes dark theme. This Ubuntu release is a jam because it kind of tailored for every people. So this is a new addition into this release, 3 different themes for people. So I like the light theme, and you can also auto hide the tag, like it's pretty smart, so it doesn't hide always. Whenever it is needed, it should hide. And adjust the icon size of the deck. By default is 48, and position on the screen, you can select bottom. I like bottom is not bad, or like OSS, Mac OS. Right, let's stick with left, and here you can change the notifications per application wise. So for each application you can see which application is gonna be doing some kind of notification, and you can toggle. Okay, you can also I want to search the one available through the here. Can do more than application search. You can search files, you can do searching, you can do the calculation, it can search in the calendar, it can do character search, password key, and also you can do jobs from the terminal. So you can toggle these functionalities on and off. Also you can do the search location thing, and like which folders will be searched for files, and download folder, bookmarks, and other. You can add external drive into the search functionality, desktop search. Pretty neat. And per application setting, you should be able to change here. So this is pretty cool. It's more like Android now, so you can change everything from the one control center for all the applications. So it's pretty cool. And privacy, and you have different privacy settings, connectivity checking, location services. So you can toggle on and off whether some application is gonna find out the location. It's off currently, you can on. You can turn it on. Thunderbolt, file and trash history. You can remove the file history, the one in the file manager when you do the searching or recently opened files. You can clear it, clear the history, or you can clear it in a timely fashion. And also you can do with the same thing with the automatically delete, empty the trash bin, automatically delete. So these features I think pretty cool, and you can't find easily in other operating systems. Want to giving you all this screen lock, privacy, and change and diagnosis by the Ubuntu. And here let's go back where we were, privacy, online accounts. You can add different online accounts to integrate with Ubuntu desktop. And here is sharing. If you want to share this computer for file or screen sharing, video sharing, you can share it. You can toggle it on and off here, not only off. Kind of remote desktop sharing and file sharing. And here you can change the sound settings, and you should be able to see which application is using. You should be change the volume per application, and you can see the output device, which is the also input device. And the new addition is here with this release is you can change the system sound theme, and there are by default 5 of them you can choose from. Pretty cool. And let's go to the power settings. You can change different power settings. As you can see, you can even have like a Bluetooth kind of change settings for Bluetooth for power saving and Wi-Fi as well. And let's go back to display. Here you should be able to see multi-display settings, and you can even do the frictional scaling of the desktop. And also you have the other resolutions here, and also you have here night light settings. You can change the night light settings right from here. Mouse and trackpad, edge scrolling to finger tap to click, mouse signature scrolling, test your settings, keyboard shortcuts. You should be able to change printers. That you should be able to search for a printer, or add a printer removable media, what to do. Color settings, you can adjust the color settings here, the color and language settings. If you want to have more than one language keyboard support, you should be clicking on this button and be installing this thing when it's us, and we should be able to add new languages into this input sources. Under the universal, you have different ways to use your desktop. You can zoom your desktop, you can change the cursor size, you can make the text larger, high contrast, you can have online on-screen keyboard, repeat keys. All these things are very useful. And under users, it's live users, and you can, this is a pretty new menu. You can give a menu for, you can give a logo icon for your user, also change the username pretty easily, and add user password, you can set a password. In this release you also have fingerprint login functionality, which is pretty cool. I know so many laptops have this hardware. Automatic login account activity, you can see when the user logged in different times, like this. Default application, you can change the base default applications for most used files, and also date and time settings, you can change it here, and that's it, all the settings. I've showed you all the settings. And now let's go back to the, okay, let's check out Ubuntu applications, different applications. So in the applications we have calendar app, which is a nice app. You can do so many things with this app, pretty simple, straightforward app. And also now it's showing the weather status embedded into the app, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty innovative idea, so that you don't have to go to a dedicated app to find the weather condition. You can see it right from your calendar. You can add event here, so it's just showing create a new event. Reminder, the useful thing is whether you can link this app to the online account. You can, I think, with the Google and all the things, so it will be in sync with your online calendar, which is pretty cool. So it also reports the weather from the automatic location. Pretty cool app. And then here is you have the camera app. I'm not gonna show the camera app. Input method, you can choose keyboard types. Here, do you explicitly? Yes, you should definitely use these. Select the default. If you wanna use like type in Korean or any other languages, you should set up this. So I just showed you how to set up typing in different languages. Language support, so we already did this. Install and remove languages, you can add extra languages, typing or extra language support for user interface if you want to change a different language. We'll check out the LibreOffice, which many people are still using this Office app. So it's looking nice, and which version is included in the, we have 6.4. Looking okay, nice, seems well made. Anyway, here we have some games here, Mahjong Mines and Power Statistics. It's pretty nice app to see the battery and power statistics. And here this is a remote desktop, so if you want to connect to a remote desktop, it's included with Ubuntu remote desktop client. And here it's pretty nice app to connect to remote desktop using different protocols. And photo manager, software updater, and startup applications, to do. This is a new app, so you can create a to-do list. And here it's pretty, so this app is pretty useful. I want to do this. You can create a list of so many things, and I think this is completed, this is completed, this is completed, this task. You can add more details so easily about this task. Put some notes, when is it due, tomorrow, when this is due, today, and you can set a priority, high, low. Based on that it will be marked. So this is a cool app. I support this app. So schedule, you can see under the schedule, you can see all that. And today, nice to do app included with Ubuntu GNOME, and here it's a torrent file feature and Ubuntu software, which is the software that doesn't show. Maybe we need to, it doesn't give you the what's available, maybe for some reasons. And under utilities you can find more apps like archive manager to open zip and different files. In calculator, I always like the calculator app. And programming mode, keyboard mode, you can select from here, advanced mode. Okay, and if you wanna get zip RAR file or 7-zip file support with the archive manager, you go to the software center. Software catalog is being downloaded. And remote desktop, let's quit this extra app. Let's wait till, and here I showed you the text editor under utilities, characters and disk uses, disk, document scanner, document viewer to open PDF files to scan from a scanner, fonts, image viewer, logs, terminal, system monitor to grab screenshots, and system monitor to see the resource utilization by different apps. So we've got pretty unique mold apps for here. For to get different archive support, you just have to install P7 zip package. Should be able to, yeah, this one, install, and you get supports for different archive files. I think this is a dedicated app. What we need is not the library. PZ maybe. And how do you pronounce this thing, please? Okay, if you search P something PZ, you should find what I was talking about here. Software center, of course, you should be able to see and download different softwares easily. Let's go move on. And here, of course, terminal app. There's so many features to explore actually, but you can zoom the edit terminal windows so easily, and it's so intuitive. So the window is also increased as well as the text, which is pretty cool. Like for example, to see the calendar, I can increase the zoom level. It increases everything, text as well as the window so it's proportionally. This is like a next level kind of terminal, and you get full screen as well. Full feature. How to exit? Just press. I don't know how to exit this full screen. Let's just type in exit. Here, under here, I can check the frequently used app terminal. You have read only. You have read only mode, advanced mode, preferences. Okay, that's good. What else? Under all, I'm gonna see all the apps, and you can use this cool app disk called disk to see all the different hard drives, their partitions, and format them. You can do different things, different actions with different partitions, and you can also test and benchmark a disk. You can change the drive settings. If you want to increase the hard disk performance, you can tweak it right from this app. It's pretty cool. So I hope you like this video. Please share this video, like and thumbs up. Until next time, bye bye.